just capturing me in the video as well.
God, I need a haircut. That's ridiculous.
So right behind me here is actually the wardrobe in this house sit that we're at. And I just wanted to point out something that sort of showcases a good homeowner that is used to having house sitters. She left us all this space, so that's actually quite a bit of space. That's all Nat's clothes up there. I have only been here a short while, so I've kept my clothes in the suitcase in another room, but it's nice having half a wardrobe there. You also had drawer space, didn't you?
Yeah, I had this drawer just here for underwear, so this was good.
They cleared out a whole drawer.
But yeah, even just having a big bedroom that's got all this extra space down there to pack today is really good. But we do have a housekeeper, so all we have to do is strip the bed.
And I think
she'll do the sheets.
Anybody that is house sitting, the least you can do is strip the bed and put the towels into the wash. Even if you don't have time to do the washing yourself, or in our case, we've got the housekeeper doing the washing for us.
Yeah.
But it's the least you can do. Now, preferably, you would remake the bed. We have always remade the bed, but the housekeeper's here to do that today.
She can do all that today. It's lucky that she's here today. Sometimes we miss the housekeeper. She'll come the day after the homeowner gets back. It's like, damn. But she's here 3 times a week cleaning this house, so it's pretty full on. 𝗪𝗥𝗪𝗧𝗛 is quite up there when it comes to housekeepers. So yeah, we've been lucky. She's been really lovely too. She's really sweet.
Well, can you just take us upstairs and show us what else we're sort of doing in our
clearing
out?
Our final clear out. Yeah.
So this has primarily been your house sitting.
It has. I've got to water some plants down there before we leave.
So when we do like a little short 3 or 5 day house sit, you really don't leave much of a footprint in the home, so there's not a lot to do, but you've been here like 5 weeks.
Yeah, it's definitely a longer house sit, this one. So it's our box of food. I have rearranged a few things here. The internet kept playing up a little bit, so I've taken this basket down so I can get to the internet easier. But this is our water machine. Yeah, I mean, the housekeeper will do a lot of this stuff today, washing up and things like that.
So why did you have sort of our pantry stuff out here?
Because there wasn't much room, to be honest. That was one thing we didn't get a lot of room for, was the pantry items.
She doesn't have a lot though.
So, no, there's not a lot of areas. It's a pull-out pantry, but it's chockers. So, just to keep everything separate, I ended up...
How is the fridge though?
Clearing out. She was good on the fridge. So, I just pushed all their stuff to the back. You can see it all stacked up there. And I put their stuff on the top shelf there. And we just took these few shelves here, and they did have some fruits and veg left, so I used some of that.
She told us to use them.
Yeah, they often do. So if they've got obviously stuff perishable and they're away for 5 weeks, then yeah, absolutely. Most times I'll say use whatever you want in the fridge, but they might also say, please don't use XYZ because I can't get it anywhere else other than my home country. So we've definitely had that before. But
the other thing is with a 5-week house sit is we've actually, or she's getting back after a long bus trip today.
Yes.
We made her some soup, and even the house sit that I did, I made them soup as well.
Yeah.
Soup is easy.
Brownies we made for the housekeeper.
Yes.
And yeah, we got a couple of things of soup. So that actually worked out pretty good because she said to me, oh, could you get the housekeeper to make some soup? And I said, it's already done. So that was really good.
So what else?
Yeah, so yeah, I've just got to clean up the veranda a little bit. Some of their plants haven't lasted so well, but apparently they do die off. So I'm just going to cut them a little bit. Some of the old flowers and things like that I'll cut before we put the bin out. But yeah, I think we're pretty organised. Not much to do with the cats because probably give them a brush, but that's about it.
So the
way back.
The balcony, you're leaving the cover on the chair because of the rain?
There's so much rain.
Right.
Yeah, we've had a ton of rain, so I said to her last night when she called that I would leave the cover on. So, yep, okay. This is our chair. I've got to take this. This is my mobile office.
We're going to have to cut all that down if we end up getting rid of everything.
There's so much stuff to get rid of.
So it's quite a grey old day today.
Super green now. We've had so much rain. All of this was really quite dry when we first got here, but it's so lush now. It's amazing. Looking good.
And anything else? Because we weren't actually driving this car because we have our own, but did you have to do anything with the car?
I just ran their car a couple of times. They asked me to do that once a week, so I did that. Yeah, so I did that yesterday. Yeah, it was pretty straightforward. The exit will be pretty straightforward here, I think. So.
Well, it's good she's got her own keys, so we can just leave. But the housekeeper will be here anyway.
Yeah,
so.
We'll make sure that she's on the bus and on the way here before we leave, and then we don't have to hang around till she gets back. So.
But she did say to you last night she had brought you a little something from Europe.
She had brought us something from Europe, so I'll see her next week because I've got the other house sit to do now for a couple of days back here. So I'll catch the bus back over and do those. And I'll catch up with them for a coffee or something downtown. So so that'll be good to catch up with them. I think she was a little disappointed we weren't going to be here, but we do have to get on so that we can get some other things done today.
Well, truth be told, we actually just like our own space.
Yeah.
Don't like having to share space too much.
That's true.
But 4 o'clock in the afternoon, she's not getting back till 4 and it'd be too late for us to drive over, I think.
Yeah, we don't like driving in the dark here because there's too many. Everyone says, oh, is it too dangerous? No, it's because there's so many speed bumps, or topes as they call them here, that you can't see them, and it's really dangerous to drive in Mexico at night. So you'll find most people don't do that, except in a local area where it's lit and you know the road. But on the open road, we don't drive at night.
Yeah, so she got back at 4, then we chatted for an hour or so, then it'd be after 5. I mean, we still have plenty of daylight, but we don't know with this weather, because the other day we came back from Guanajuato and it was pissing with rain.
It was. Yeah, it was really dark. It's definitely really overcast today.
Yeah.
Yesterday it wasn't too bad, but today is really quite full on. So might get some rain shortly.
All right, time to pack up our stuff then.
All right, time to get on with it.